everybody and welcome back. I am here to share with you, it's my design team project for Natalie at LineDotArrow, but it's also the project that I made for Teri's Crafty Christmas. So my video was on the 18th of December where I started to decorate a folio that I had, and I have now finally managed to get it finished. I must admit, actually, when I got started with it, I then just couldn't put it down and I was working on it. So it's now finished. So I'd like to share that with you. If you haven't been watching the videos for Teri's Crafty Christmas, you really must go and check them all out. I will have all the details down below so that you can go and find them. There are still some videos coming out. We've got right up to December 25th. So it's still happening at the moment, and there's lots of prizes to be won. So there are 5 drawings because there are 5 Facebook groups, so each group will have a winner's drawing. So if you're posting across all of them, you've got more chances of winning. So it's definitely worth checking out Teri's Crafty Christmas and entering yourselves into those drawings. So the kit that I used for this is Nathalie's, oh, and it's upside down, that's helpful. Nathalie's The Magic of Christmas. She actually had 2 kits. One of them was a blue Christmas kit, and this one obviously has more reds. Now, because the kit that I released recently was a blue one, I wanted to do something a bit different, so I went with the red kit. And as I said, absolutely loved working with it. There's not been a kit that I haven't liked from Nathalie, if I'm honest. She always does absolutely beautiful designs. Again, everything will be listed down below. So this was the album that I decided to decorate. I've had this in my stash for a good couple of years. I got it from a D-stash group. So it's an already kind of built album, but there were different scrapbook papers that kind of came with it that you can use to embellish and make tags and all that kind of stuff with. I used some of those papers, just the ones that I thought went well with Nathalie's kit. But yeah, I didn't use all of them, and I've had a lot of fun with this, as I said. And I'm going to be recording my Christmas break in here. So I'm going to be taking lots of photos over Christmas, and they'll be going in here. So this is a Memory Files album by Heidi Swap. Now let me show you how I have altered it. So this is my front cover. So before it looked like this, it was just plain like the back is. So I really love, so I think I explained in the previous video, I'm not one for angels. That's not usually my thing, but this was just such a beautiful image. And there are a couple of pages, you had the other half of this as well, that had another angel on, and I was umming and ahhing which one I wanted to use. But she is just absolutely beautiful. I've used some lace and some cheesecloth along the top just to kind of add that texture. And then I've used this lace down the bottom, and then stuck some buttons on as well just to add a little bit more sort of texture and bling on the front. Nice golden heart there. But yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. Then as we open up, we have these stacked tags. Now that's one thing I do like about the Heidi Swap albums, is that they do have stacked tags. I also like that they've got windows and things in. So I didn't create these were already in here. And then this I decorated actually in my video on the 18th. So we've got this cute little elf kind of sitting on the edge. A poinsettia on the other side. I'm just making sure that you're actually in frame. You are. Then we've got the jingle bells. I've added Santa and a reindeer and a little bit of cheesecloth as well, just for some texture. This was one of the gorgeous pages from Nathalie's kit that I added. And then we've got one of the journaling cards just paper clipped on the back. We've then got an acetate piece here that says Merry Christmas. So I thought that looked quite cute over that little boy. And then this just makes a nice pocket with, again, a couple of smaller journaling cards that can go in there. It does also have a snowflake cut out there, which I thought was quite nice, and I used the numbers 25 to stick on there as well. Then on this side we have these cute little elves decorating a tree, and this is a removable journaling card. I kind of put it in there to kind of show that this could be where a photo stuck. I might even keep this and stick a photo on here and then put that in there and journal here. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, there's lots of space still for writing, but also some space for pictures. And I have got a small photo printer. It probably prints actually about that sort of size. So I was kind of using that as a guide as to where to sort of stick things. So we've got that page. We've got a lot of sort of blank pages again, like I said, just for sticking photos. I really love this frame one. I thought this would look great if there was a photo kind of stuck in the middle there. And then on the other side of that, we've got this swing tag. So we've got this gorgeous little boy here. And then we've got this tag here, which also has like a little tuck spot, so you could put a photo behind there. But for now, I've put this little colour part because she just looks so cute on there. I've had these again in my stash for absolutely ages. They're just snowflake brads, or split pins as they're known here in the UK. But I've got a few of those, so you'll see them scattered throughout. We've got another windowed page. So again, I've just got a nice little tuck spot where I can either stick a photo on here or stick photos here and have the journaling part on there. So that's all ready to go. Then on this side, we've got this pocket with a couple of journaling cards, but this also opens up for some writing space. So there's a bit of writing to be done there. That just clips under there. This was that other angel page. Really, really beautiful. Love this. But I use that to kind of cover up that page. I probably won't stick any photos on that. I think I'll just leave that as a decorative page. Then on the other side, I created a big pocket at the bottom, and that holds these, and you can see some of the collage paper from Nathalie's kit. So this was one of the journaling cards, and I stuck this young lady on with some cheesecloth, but that's just a journaling card. I've then got this, which is another one of those booklets like we had on the other page. So that's in there as well. And then this, after I'd finished, I just had these kind of little scrap bits of paper left on my desk, and my daughter came in and says, "Oh, can I have those, Mummy?" So I was like, yes, go on then. You can have those. And then she came back, and as you can see, it's been sellotaped within an inch of its life. But she's taped all these together. She goes, "Oh, there you go. There's a journaling card for your album." So I was like, brilliant, that's going in there. I mean, I might have to cover up the back so we can put a photo or something on there, but that has gone in there. So that's her little contribution. And then I made in the last video this, and then I was wondering how I could actually get it into here. So I have got a binding machine that binds these. So what I did is I punched the holes, and then I've just put little slits up to the holes, so then it kind of clips in and clips out. So I don't want to actually remove it because I don't want it becoming too loose. But it's one of those pockets that came from the kit. Again, I've got one of those snowflake brads, and it's also got a tag in. So this is actually one of the papers that came with the album. So that just tucks in there. We've got another acetate sheet, which I must admit I wasn't overly fond of, but I decided to keep it in anyway. Then we had this kind of side tag. So again, I used one of the journaling cards. I just didn't seal it all the way round, so it is almost like a pocket. And I just slot that over there, like so. Then we had this page, beautiful little angel again. And then we've got a window here where I've just clipped one of the journaling cards from the kit as well. Again, I may replace it with a different photo and use this somewhere else. I'm not sure yet. We'll kind of see when I start filling it up, but that does open up, and as you can see, lots of space there for photos and for some writing. Then on this side, we've got this sweet little boy, again reaching up to put the star on. We've got another sort of banner style journaling card, which again I've attached one of the pretty angels to. Room for photo here, room for photos here as well. And then this one, there were actually two of these, which I stuck together and I've made into a pocket, and then I've just put a journaling card in there as well. So again, like I said, I've got a mini photo printer, so I could have a photo and still have some space to write in there as well. And then you've got that sweet image on the other side. But yeah, I just glued those together to make that pocket there. Then we had a page, but it was very black and white, which I didn't like, but it had this heart cut out. So I've managed to stick one of Nathalie's pages over the top and then cut the heart out as well. Then we've just got green on the back. So again, space for photos, lots of space for photos or journaling. Again, quite plain, ready for some journaling and photos. Then this page was black, which again I wasn't a massive fan of, but I did quite like the Merry Christmas. So I used some of Nathalie's paper to cover up the top half so it wasn't just so black. And then we've got this again, another beautiful angel, and we can still see that Merry Christmas. But again, I can do some writing here and stick some photos on this side. Another great big blank space for photos. I was debating whether to stick these two together like I did the other one so that there's one big pocket. I may still do that as I'm filling it up over Christmas. I'll kind of have to see what I've got. Then I just had these cut apart as well that I thought I might just scatter on here, and then I can just randomly have some photos as well. Another page from Nathalie's kit, a lovely collage page. Space for writing. This was a lovely frame that was in Nathalie's kit that I've stuck on here. And then that's one of the small pictures, but I thought again a photo could be tucked in there. I've just got Santa in at the moment, just to kind of show how it's used. And we've got another blank space ready for photos. Then we've got this, which kind of just sits over the page. But when you flip it over this side, we've got a bit that flips out as well. So it flips out, we can have a photo here or a photo on this side and writing on this side. And then you've obviously got that space where you could also again potentially do some writing. So that just goes over the top. Oops. Too many pages, hang on. Over the top of that one. And then I've just used the paper clip just to stop really from this side from opening up. So that just stops that from opening. Then we've got this side where we've got the cute tag shape. Again, I've stuck one of Nathalie's pages over the top and cut the tag out. There is another little tuck spot there. So again, I could potentially have a photo around here as well with some space for journaling. Lots of space for more photos. Oh, it's stuck together a little bit. Beautiful image from Nathalie's kit. A lovely frame. And then the final page, I just had lots of scraps left really, and a couple of these cut apart. So what I decided to do is just make a collage because I wasn't overly fond of this particular design on the page. So I just made a collage. And again, I could stick a photo on this as well, or I can have photos here. And then the very last page I just left because it's got the poinsettias which you have in Nathalie's kit as well. So that's my design team project for Nathalie at LineDotArrow. As I said, it's also the project that I've got for Teri's Crafty Christmas. Hopefully it was just really to inspire you to kind of shop your stash and to use what you have. As I said, I've had this in my stash for a good couple of years. I always intended on decorating it and using it, and it's just not happened. So when I saw the reds in Nathalie's kit, I thought actually that goes really well with this. She also had a lot of ledger paper, so this kind of page also went really, really well. So this was automatically what I thought of when I saw the kit. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the flip through. As I said, please go and head over and check out the other videos. There has been so much going on throughout December, so many creatives taking part. As you can see, over 30 collaborators, so many different inspirational videos. Nathalie's been doing the different challenges as well, so go and check out everybody that has been taken part. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you soon in the next crafty video. Bye for now.